Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. So I almost got into a car accident getting back to my apartment earlier tonight. What had happened was I pull into the parking lot and I see this great parking spot just outside the door. And I'm pulling into the parking spot, and my favorite song was on the radio, so I thought I would pull into the spot, turn off the car, and finish the song. I got into the parking spot. You can imagine it's the front of the building. It's a very packed parking area, and I pull into the spot. I put my car in park and turn the ignition off, and I look, and to my horror, it looks like the car's sliding forward, and it looks like it's going to crash into the building, and I jam on the brakes, and I couldn't get the car to stop. It looked like it was still rolling forward. I'll let you pause the video to think about why that might be, but my heart had just about stopped when I saw what I was seeing. You can probably guess what happened just by reading the title of this video. The guy next to me was pulling out of the parking spot, and I was looking at his car. And I thought my car was rolling forward. It was stopped. He was backing up. But for several seconds, I was jamming the brakes and my heart was stopping. And I was in no mood to listen to my favorite song. I turned off the car and ran inside to catch my breath. But it really goes to show that everything in life is relative, right? So right now as I speak, gold prices are correcting, but you should be glad that you get this buying opportunity, right? Nobody is really most of my viewers are probably not in a situation where they seriously have to sell their gold. Now, last week I got into a little bit of a mess because I was unhappy about things that were going on at work, that people didn't think I had a real life. And I wanted to prove otherwise by going all out crazy making bismuth crystals. And so within the space of, you're going to laugh, but in 2 weeks I poured 2 tons worth of bismuth crystals, and I sold half a ton out of it, and I went crazy, and I wasn't sleeping well. It was affecting my mood at work, and it really goes to show that everything comes at a cost, right? Proving that I have a life has a cost to it. Being wide awake at work also has a cost to it. It's all relative, right? But I do hope to go out on Valentine's Day, whether it be with somebody or without, because it will demonstrate the liveliness of my life, right? That I'm not just a robot that can be called all around town, right? Lately, when my work calls me for a special hour, even when I'm available, I sometimes pretend to not be available because I'm busy at an art show or at some other gig or whatever the situation may be. But anyway, I almost got into a car accident, and it really goes to show that everything is relative, right? My car really was going forward. The car next to me was stopped, right, on some relative time scale, right? Or you could say that the car next to me was pulling away and I was stopped, right? Either way, right? Both of them could have stopped my heart.